Hey everyone, Bassman Strikes here. So Insta360 just recently released their Ace Pro and Ace action cameras. And the big thing that I saw that really intrigued me was the mic adapter. So I got this ahead of the camera. I don't have the camera yet, but I plan on getting it soon. So what I want to do is compare this to the Gopro Pro Mic module. So this is like a dongle type adapter that you can get for your GoPros. And they also have a media mod, which is super bulky, so I've never used that. It just didn't appeal to me. But this is probably the smallest one that you can, get away with on a GoPro. And I usually combine this with this small omnidirectional microphone. And this is a ETM, if you can see that, 001 from Udidage, or Edidage, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but you can see it there. But this thing works great. It's super small, and the way I use it, I use this on a hat cam, and it just goes like that, and then you can put a dead cat on it like so. And it, if you mount this behind the GoPro, it takes up little room. It adds up quite a bit of weight though, if you're going to be using this on a hat. So let's take a look at the Insta360. So let's open this up. So this just came from Amazon just a little while ago. It was $19. It's extremely reasonable. The GoPro, this is $50. Right? So there's quite a bit of a price difference between this and this. And this is much smaller. And this one actually it fits into the camera USB-C port and it clips on in place of the door. It's actually pretty cool. So let's take a look. So it's got some first use instructions. You can see there. It's got a 3.5 port, a USB Type-C charging port, and you can use this to power the camera and use the mic at the same time, which is actually pretty difficult for some other cameras to do. You can do it with the GoPro. It has a pass-through port as well. And but there's actually several firmware versions where it would not allow you to use an external power supply with this, and that really irked me. And then they finally fixed it after, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 firmware updates on the Hero 11. It was ridiculous. Anyway, so let's take a look here. You can see this thing is super small. Take this off. All right, so as it showed in the instructions, it just clips on in place of the door, and it snaps in and holds it securely. So you've got your 3.5 millimeter jack and your USB-C pass-through. So if we take my small omnidirectional mic, it would work like this. And then if you want to get rid of your wind noise, bada boom. So that's all you're going to have sticking out of the side of the camera versus this monstrosity. Which would you prefer? So this is one of the big reasons I'm going to try out the Insta360 Ace Pro. I mean, overall, this is going to give me quite a few advantages over this, especially on the hat. Even though the Ace Pro is slightly heavier than the GoPro. I think the Ace Pro is 179 grams and the GoPro is 150, but this does allow you to run it without the battery. So you can run it off a USB power bank, and so you're going to subtract this from the weight and you're going to subtract the battery. So I think overall it's going to be a lighter experience on the hat cam mount than the GoPro. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's a pretty slick solution. Look at that. All right, Bassman out.